U.S. Rep. Ron DeSantis, Florida's most conservative congressman, officially declared Friday he's running for governor. In doing so, he has capped off an exquisitely choreographed announcement strategy. First, an endorsement from President Donald Trump. Then, a finance committee laced with billionaire Republican donors. Finally, a big reveal on Fox News. By delivering the news during an appearance on Fox and Friends, the flagship program on Fox News Channel, the favorite TV news site for Republicans, the DeSantis campaign maximized the impact, going directly to primary voters and donors. DeSantis told the TV hosts that he's the candidate who can advance economic opportunity, reform education, and drain the swamp in Tallahassee, which needs to be drained just like in Washington. The notion of draining the swamp in Washington was one of Trump's most popular applause lines during his 2016 campaign rallies. Though he's applying the phrase to Florida, DeSantis' fellow Republicans have controlled the governor's office, the state Senate, and the state House continuously since the 1998 elections. The field of candidates running for Florida governor in 2018 could be one of the most crowded in decades. The job is open because term limits prevent Gov. Rick Scott from running again. Here are pictures of and info you need to know about the people who, so far, are among the people already in the race and calculating their chances if they decide to seek the Democratic and Republican nominations. Candidates began declaring their intentions to seek their party's nominations in early 2017. Candidates don't have to formally enter until June 2018 for the August primaries that will pick the nominees who will face off in November. It's unlikely serious candidates would wait until the deadline. But there is plenty of time for a surprise candidate who could upend expectations. The last time the office was open, with no incumbent seeking re-election, was in 2010. Scott, who went on to topple the Republican establishment's candidate in the primary and win the governor's office, didn't enter the race until April of that year. Scott had the financial resources to fund his own campaign and ran in a year that was strong for political outsiders. One of the biggest questions for 2018 is whether political outsiders, such as Scott and President Donald Trump, will still run strong or whether voters will prefer experienced political leaders. Even before officially entering the race, DeSantis has a significant advantage in the Republican primary. Trump. 2 weeks ago, as Air Force One touched down in West Palm Beach carrying the president to his 10-day Christmas vacation at his Mar-a-Lago club, Trump tweeted an enthusiastic endorsement of DeSantis. Congressman Ron DeSantis is a brilliant young leader, Trump wrote, adding he would make a great governor of Florida. One of the 4 Democratic candidates for governor, Philip Levine, countered on Friday on Twitter that the absolute last thing Florida needs is an alt-right extremist in the governor's mansion. And Tallahassee-based Democratic strategist Steve Shale wrote that if at Fox News could design a test tube candidate in a lab, it would be at Ron DeSantis Flo. DeSantis, 39, has been an outspoken critic of former President Barack Obama and 2016 Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, and a strong supporter of Trump.